LA Knight can make the fans believe. But Roman Reigns is intent on snuffing out the fire inside Knight in Saudi Arabia.
The mission clear for Jimmy Uso tonight. End LA Knight ahead of Crown Jewel.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves here. For 1,153 days, Roman Reigns has been champion. That's 3.5 years. Roman's doing something right. He's at the head of the table. He's at the top of his game. LA Knight still has to beat the champion. He has to pin him or he has to tap him out. Reigns has the advantage going into Crown Jewel a week from tomorrow. LA Knight can have all the momentum in the world, but this is his first ever World Championship opportunity in WWE on the grand stage against perhaps the greatest champion ever.
Cole, I don't disagree with a single word you just said. That is all absolutely true. My point is, as opposed to the many who have already fallen at the feet of the Tribal Chief, LA Knight is approaching this very differently from all of Roman's other challengers. The confidence of Knight is off the charts right now, and that could be a game changer.
Well, Knight's playing with house money. He has nothing to lose. He wasn't even expected to be in this situation, and he is. And he has a championship opportunity, and he could perhaps knock off Roman Reigns. Somebody's going to someday. Maybe it's next Saturday, maybe it's 5 years from now, but somebody's going to beat Roman.
And it's safe to say that few have entered a championship match with Roman Reigns as hot as LA Knight is right now.
And if you look back over the past 3.5 years, you make a good point, KP.
Covered.
LA Knight to put away Jimmy, who kicks out early.
I can't really remember anyone that has been quite at this level of momentum that LA Knight has right now.
You're not going to Crown Jewel. He's cheating.
Corey, you know better than anyone, in this business, you've got to strike while the iron's hot. And that's where LA Knight is right now.
There is no one hotter in this entire game right now than LA Knight, but time will tell. Is he just the hot hand at the moment, or is this a guy who can lead WWE into the future at the expense of Roman Reigns? It is a tall, if not impossible task, but Knight seems to be up for it.
That's exactly it, Corey. You become the undisputed champion, and there's a weight, there's a magnitude to carrying that title every day.
Well, everything changes in your life. You become the WWE champion. Everything changes. Your pay goes up. You're wanted around the world for public appearances. You're on covers of magazines. You become the man in WWE. There's so much at stake.
LA Knight now eyeing Jimmy Uso, sent to the outside.
And for Jimmy Uso, an opportunity to quell that momentum.
Oh, beautiful backbreaker by Knight. Very creative offense.
Roman Reigns is here. You know he's watching this matchup intently.
Roman Reigns hasn't had a match since SummerSlam 3 months ago. Is there fear of any rust there for Roman Reigns?
Roman Reigns is constantly operating at his highest level. Roman isn't sitting on his couch eating potato chips while he's not in the ring defending his title. Roman keeps himself in tip-top physical and mental condition. Trust me, LA Knight will be stepping in the ring with the best Roman Reigns we've ever seen.
What condition will LA Knight be in? Can he recover from this? You are watching the main event of Friday Night SmackDown live from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. LA Knight just over 1 week away from the biggest night of his life against Roman Reigns, tackling Roman's cousin, Jimmy Uso.
Jimmy, who has been tasked with attempting to slow the momentum, shoulders down.
LA Knight now, Jimmy's still alive.
On behalf of the Tribal Chief, what an uppercut.
You know, I wanted to bring something forward that you guys were talking about before the commercial break, and that happened to be the fact that will Roman Reigns have ring rust because he hasn't competed in a match since SummerSlam nearly 3 months ago. And to Corey's point, Roman Reigns keeps himself in such spectacular shape, but let's look back over the 3.5 years that Roman's been champion. It's not like Roman's defending the championship each and every week, right? I mean, he does have layoffs here and there, and he's proven adept at being able to control and keep the championship during those layoff periods. So if anybody can do it, Roman Reigns can. LA Knight never been on this massive stage before. Roman Reigns knows all about it. He understands the pressure of it. He can take the emotion out of it for LA Knight and control the pace of that match.
Oh my goodness!
Crushing LA Knight.
And this is exactly what Roman wants. Roman wants to see Jimmy Uso soften up LA Knight. Maybe inflict a little extra punishment tonight. And if I'm Jimmy Uso, I'm targeting a body part. I'm attacking the ribs. I'm trying to take out LA Knight's knee. Anything to weaken the megastar before the biggest match of his career.
Oh!
But Knight not having any of it right now.
So much heart, so much fight in LA Knight as he continues to ride the momentum with the WWE. This wave that we've all witnessed. Look at this. This is a man that was not part of WrestleMania just 6 months ago. A meteoric rise, culminating with an undisputed championship match against Roman Reigns a week from tomorrow. But tonight, can he dispose of Jimmy Uso? Or will it be the loose cannon that has been Jimmy Uso, the erratic Jimmy Uso, doing the business for Roman Reigns?
Shoulder first into the ring post goes LA Knight. Jimmy Uso with a valuable few moments to compose himself and replan his game.
Well, it's an important match for Uso as well. I mean, continue to prove himself to Roman Reigns, get in the good graces of the Tribal Chief.
I don't know how Roman isn't impressed with the fact that Jimmy was on the IR and then off of the IR in a matter of like minutes.
Well, because he called the audible earlier tonight.
Roman
Great
said you
backup
ran the
QB
wrong
does.
play. I think deep down, maybe Roman was happy with Jimmy Uso's involvement.
Sharp knife edge chop from Jimmy Uso, driving the wind out of the lungs of LA Knight.
Something you've touched on, Corey. You've been impressed with how LA Knight has managed this meteoric rise.
Knight has never taken his eye off the ball. Oh, inverted DDT. Jimmy Uso could be in trouble, but Knight in no position to capitalize. LA Knight is a guy who has been steadfast in his belief going back to his days pre-WWE. LA Knight has known for years in his heart that he belongs at the top of the mountain. It's been convincing the world that he's right, that he's really struggled with. But now he's making believers.
But as long as you know inside, as long as you have that confidence inside, that'll take you a long way.
Absolutely.
He's made believers of everybody watching.
Save perhaps the man he needs to get past at Crown Jewel, Roman Reigns.
Exactly right. LA Knight now having his way with Jimmy Uso.
Side Russian leg sweep by Knight. Jimmy escapes out the back, but is spiked with a DDT into the cover.
This could be it for LA Knight, and Jimmy kicking out.
And again, one of the things that LA Knight's going to have to do is to take another look here. The DDT at Crown Jewel is control his emotions. He's on this emotional wave right now, but he's got to be able to control that. He can't get frustrated. It's not going to be easy to put Roman Reigns away. It's going to be a long, grueling match.
I totally agree with you, Cole, and I would say to look back at what we just saw out of LA Knight a few moments ago. He delivered the DDT, Jimmy escaped, and LA Knight didn't panic. He didn't look frustrated. LA Knight composed himself and continued soldiering forward. Uso might want to turn around.
At the home of the Milwaukee Bucks, LA Knight's just dribbling Jimmy's head.
Y'all need a new point guard?
No, they got Dame.
Roman Reigns taking to social media this week saying, let's see if you're as good as you think you are.
Right now, LA Knight's looking pretty damn good. Samoan drop.
Crushing LA Knight, and may put away the megastar. He kicks out.
Well, LA Knight realizes the importance of this match, make a statement, send a message, build momentum. All the old cliches, however, are at work in our main event tonight.
Jimmy Uso just called for the end, saying this is it. This ends now.
Well, LA Knight is halfway across the ring.
LA Knight quickly back on his feet now, eventually. Across to Jimmy Uso.
Jimmy being a little lackadaisical, taking his time climbing to the top, and LA Knight made him pay.
Blows to the ribs of LA Knight, looking for the Uso splash.
That's gonna do it.
Jimmy
Thank you,
Uso!
And that right there told me a lot about LA Knight. Jimmy Uso has finished off many a competitor with this move, the Uso splash, and Knight able to kick out. And when you're in the ring with the Tribal Chief, you're gonna have to dig down deep, fight with everything you have to be able to survive and somehow pull perhaps the biggest upset in the history of sports entertainment.
And LA Knight manages to thwart Jimmy's plans for a second Uso splash.
Taking this high risk now.
LA Knight wanted a superplex. Jimmy Uso able to stop it.
Wow. There we have it. LA Knight superplex. LA Knight BFT.
Here is your winner, LA Knight.
LA Knight knew he would be in for a fight tonight against Jimmy Uso, but the megastar dug deep. The megastar took a high risk right here with this superplex, but it paid off big time by opening the door for BFT, blunt force trauma. And I don't care who you are, even if you're the tribal chief, you ain't getting up from that.
1 week from tomorrow, at the special start time of 1 p.m. Eastern. Turn around, LA, now!
Roman just ate the buckles.
Oh! BFT!
Just like that sudden impact of blunt force trauma, LA Knight drops the champ. And if he does that a week from tomorrow, we may crown a new champion.